ড.ইউnos for you today.
Thank you.
No regret, but it's a big task. I was not ready for that. That's not what I'm looking for. Good to see you back here again. And I was concentrating on my work, as I do, on the issues, microcredit, social business, how to transform the economy completely, overhaul the things. In a way, it changes the perspective of the entire world. So while I was doing this, I was designing the Paris Olympic as a social business Olympic. So that is good for people, it's not just entertainment and so on. And they were very happy to work together to design that. So I was in Paris. I was called back from home that you come back home because this is something happened. You have to take the responsibility.
It wasn't just something that happened. The students had hit the streets and they had demanded your return.
Amazing. Students came up, offered their bodies and said, shoot us as many as you want, but we're not going away. You have to leave the country, you have to leave it to the people who deserve better. And so there's a tremendous outburst against the government. And the students won. There was Prime Minister, the previous Prime Minister, she left the country. At that point I was called to come in. That's how I got involved with that.
The ousting of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, of course, has happened. And there is a palpable anger among the people over the Hasina regime, particularly after some pretty inflammatory remarks from her. Demonstrators just last week attacking her home, certainly the historic home of her father. How do you mitigate that anger in the short, medium and long term? And can you just talk about the challenges that you do face at present?
The first challenge obviously is to bring law and order. Because the whole country was up in flames, to get her out of the country so that they can take control of the country from her. Because it's a devastated country. She never held an election for 15, 16 years. She was ruling the country without election. She had fake elections without any voters and so on. Destroyed the economy, destroyed the banking system, a series of things. So the people rebelled against it, and that's how it happened. So our first job is to make sure the law and order is established, and the next job is to rebuild the economy, rebuild the society, rebuild the institutions which have completely failed. So this is the process we are going through. In order to do that, we have to go through a process of reform. So we have created 15 different reforms commissions in law and order, police administration, and question of constitutional reform, question of election procedure reforms, and so on. So there are 15 of them. They are reporting back with the suggestions, their recommendations, what needs to be done. So now we have what we call consensus coming.
ড.ইউnos for you today.
Thank you.